friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here for the first time, then hello, welcome. In today's video, I am sharing with you 10 different ways to elevate your home and make it feel more luxurious. All of these tips that I'm sharing with you in today's video are things that I do here in our home to make it feel more high-end. I hope that you guys enjoy all of these tips. You will have to let me know in the comments down below what other videos you would like to see in the new year. If you are not already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel down below and follow me over on Instagram. The link is always in the description box down below. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Getting this video started, the first tip that I have for you is to switch out your lighting fixtures. This is a pretty easy and simple thing to do in your home, but it makes such an impact. We have switched out pretty much all of our lighting fixtures in our home, and I think it has made such a big difference. It's going to really make a more visually interesting area and really elevate your space. My favorite lighting fixtures that we've changed so far are in our kitchen above our island. We actually recently just got these from Steel Lighting Co., and I will have a link to them in the description box down below. My husband thankfully can switch out all of our lighting fixtures, which makes it so much easier. You can do this obviously in all areas of your home, in bathrooms, kitchens, bedrooms, you name it. It can make such a big difference. So you'll have to let me know in the comments down below, what areas of your home have you changed lighting fixtures out? The second tip that I have for you is to avoid matching furniture. I was definitely guilty of this when moving into our home. Our kitchen table had matching chairs and a matching bench to it. And until I really started getting deeper into my style and really starting to research different things about interior design, I realized that having matching furniture is definitely not the greatest idea. It doesn't look very high-end and it's not visually appealing at all. So we recently upgraded our dining room chairs. Now we did keep the original bench to our table. I know that not everyone has a crazy budget. We do not, so we try to do things that are definitely more on the affordable and budget-friendly end. So we got 4 dining chairs and it made such a difference. You guys have seen it over on my Instagram if you follow me over there. It totally elevates the space and makes it feel so much more luxurious. It adds a ton of contrast to the space, and I just love the way that this looks. Definitely made me not want to get a new kitchen table either, because for a while I wanted to completely get everything new, and I'm so happy that we simply just changed out the dining room chairs. Now this goes for all areas of your home. I know a lot of people like to get bedroom sets that match, and that is just a total no-no in the design world. So if you are trying to have a more higher end look in your home, and especially if you want to do it on a budget, simply just don't match your furniture. Having different tones and textures and adding in some of the natural elements like wood. Here in our living room, we have a wood coffee table. It really helps break up a space and make it very visually appealing. The third tip that I have for you is scent. Now there's so many ways to add a beautiful scent to your home. There is wax melts, candles, there's smart home diffusers that you can control on your phone, there's wall plugins, there's so many different things to pick from. Now this may not be the first thing on your mind when you're thinking about elevating your space, but in my opinion, I think it's one of the most important. When someone walks into your home, I think it's one of the first things that people notice is the way that your house smells. I know when I walk into a house that smells really good, it's something that I definitely remember after leaving their home. Now, speaking of scents, I wanted to introduce you to Dossier. If you've never heard of them before, they are a luxury dupe fragrance company that you can find now at Walmart. All of their fragrances are under $50 and they smell so good. They sent me 2 fragrances and I'm going to share them with you here. The first scent that they sent over is Woody Sage. Now, this fragrance has notes of fig tree, grapefruit, marine notes, amberetti, clary sage, and amberwood. The great thing is when you do pick up a fragrance from Dossier, they give you this little card right here and it tells you all the notes that are on the fragrance, and it also tells you what fragrance that it's inspired by. So this one in particular is inspired by the Jo Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt Cologne. So I thought that was great, so you can see what the inspiration was from the scent. The next fragrance that they sent over is Ambery Saffron. This has notes of saffron, orange, blossom, jasmine, plum, cedarwood, oak moss, fir balsam, and amber. And this was inspired by the Baccarat Rouge 540, I believe is how you pronounce it. I've heard so much about that fragrance and how amazing it smells, so I definitely wanted to try this one out. Dossier is now live in over 1,400 stores, so I will leave a link to their store locator so you can find a store near you if you are interested in checking them out. It is so fantastic that you can go to Walmart and get your own Dossier fragrance dupe all to yourself. So again, if you guys would like to pick up your own luxury fragrance dupe for under $50 at Walmart, make sure to check the description box down below. I will have all of their info if you are interested. My fourth tip is adding in vases, pots, and vessels. Now these are so popular right now and I have so many around my home. Adding these to your home adds a natural and handmade element that will draw the eye and inspire interest. The nice thing is that you don't have to spend a ton of money. I have gone to Home Goods and found a beautiful vase for $11 on sale, and I've come home and painted it to look even more beautiful than it already was. That just goes to show you that you really don't need to spend a ton of money to make your home look and feel really luxurious. Now I do have a pretty high-end vase on my kitchen island right now, paired with a really affordable vase right next to it that I got from Hobby Lobby. The more high-end one is from Pottery Barn, but as you can see here on the screen, they both look so beautiful, and I really love the height that the big vase that I got from Pottery Barn gives my kitchen. The fifth tip that I have for you is adding mirrors into your space. We have a lot of mirrors here in our home, and we've also replaced some of our builder grade mirrors. Doing this simple tip is going to make your home feel more custom and expensive. The nice thing about this tip is if you are dealing with a smaller space, this is really going to allow to open up a room or a space in your home. Adding in mirrors is going to reflect light. It's going to make the room appear bigger, which is always a great tip because I know a lot of people don't have bigger rooms to work with. The sixth tip that I have for you is to change out your pillow inserts for down inserts. I have been slowly doing this around our house and it makes such an impact. I either get mine from Amazon or IKEA. They are pretty affordable, and again, it seriously makes your home feel so much more luxurious and high-end. I'm sure you've heard of the karate chopping method, which I love doing. Now, some people say that it's going away and maybe we're not gonna do it as intense as we used to, but I personally really love doing it, especially in our bedroom and our living room area. It really elevates the area and makes it look a lot more high-end than if you had normal inserts that come in the pillows that are at Target or wherever you get your throw pillows. When you are shopping for pillow inserts, make sure to size up. So if you have a 16 by 16 pillow cover, you're gonna wanna get an 18 by 18 pillow insert. So remember that tip when you are shopping for pillow inserts. The seventh tip that I have for you is to add accent walls into your home. Now we have so many accent walls in our house, and we are planning to actually do an accent wall on this wall that is right behind us, which I will film for you. We have an accent wall in our entryway, our laundry room, and in our master bedroom. Adding an accent wall really adds some great visual interest, and it'll add great texture to your wall. When walking into a room, it's going to pull your eye to that wall first. I love all of our accent walls we've done, and it always is amazing to see the impact that it makes once we finish them. Going right along with that, tip number 8 is paint. Now, paint is such a powerful tool in the design world and making your space feel more elevated. We have used a handful of different paint colors here in our home, and it always makes such a big impact. Picking up a solid paint color is going to give a more custom feel instead of your walls being all the same color. Using a high quality paint is going to be worth it and make such a big difference. We have definitely made the mistake of not getting a good quality paint, and we definitely regret it in the end. It is always a must to go with high quality paint, pay the extra money because it's going to be so worth it. Tip number 9 is window treatments. Now, this is something that I actually need to work on here in our living room. In our bedroom, we have already done this. I'm sure you've heard this tip, but again, it makes such a huge impact to really making your home feel luxurious. You want to hang your curtain rod as high to the ceiling as you can. In our room, we hung the curtain rod as high as we could for the longest curtains we could find at Target, so that is why they are not higher. The reason that you're gonna hang the curtain rod as high as you can to the ceiling, this will make the ceilings appear taller than they are. Good quality curtains will also really help your space feel luxurious and high-end. Another tip that I have for you going with the window treatments is your curtain rods do not have to be expensive. You can go and get them at Walmart and only spend $20 to $30. You are really not going to see the difference with them being all the way at the ceiling. And the last tip number 10, is making your space feel personal. I think a lot of people get so caught up in all of the trends and what looks beautiful that they forget to put their personal touch on it. Now, in our home, the way that I like to do this is adding gallery walls in our home. Now, when you walk in our front door to the right, you will see our big gallery wall where we have pictures of ourselves. Now, another example is in our office. I have my side and my husband has his side. I think when decorating with your significant other, it is kind of hard to mesh together your two styles. Thankfully, my husband is really great and supports anything that I want to do design-wise, but in our office, I really wanted him to have his own space as well. So not only letting yourself, but your partner really add personal touches to your home is going to make a difference. You want to make your home feel cozy and lived in and welcoming. You don't want your home to feel like a complete model home and like no one lives in the home. It is definitely not my personal goal. Maybe some people do like to have a home like that, but I think it is important to remember to add your own personal touch. So that is going to complete this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. It was kind of a different video than I've ever done here on my channel. If you did like it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below, and make sure to check out Dossier. It'll be linked in the description box down below if you are interested, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.